So hello and welcome back to our Not So Berry challenge where Rosemary is back on the treadmill again, literally at school. Rory is upstairs having himself a nice little fried chicken slider, and we just have to make it through this week. I am looking at the calendar and it looks like Rosemary is going to be aging up in just a couple days. So this is her senior year that we are playing through this week. And I'm kind of hoping that she has a really good senior year. She's got a boyfriend who we actually gave a little bit of a makeover to. I think I saw him around here somewhere. And of course he has run off on me now. But I gave him a little bit of a makeover. I wasn't really absolutely in love with his style. Not that I can really claim to have good style, but sometimes I think I can at least do better than the Sims randomizing townies. So yeah, we're just gonna play through this week and see how this goes for our darling Rosemary, who I think she's done enough of workout on the treadmill. We only have 30 minutes until class ends, so it is time to head to class, and I will see you if anything exciting happens. So it looks like Rosemary's boyfriend Riker's feeling a little down today. He's very sad. We're going to try and cheer him up a little bit. Maybe give him a little hug. See what's wrong with him. It sounds like he's just having a very bad day. He's very, very sad. And Rosemary, on the other hand, would like to practice speaking in the mirror, and she would also like to attend class. I mean, I think that's kind of inevitable considering she's at school, but maybe we can at least cheer up Riker. She's like, hey man, what's wrong? You seemed like you were okay when I saw you the other day. She's feeling very flirty. She's like, I am in the presence of my crush. I am so crushing hard. And, maybe I'll give you a little hug. Just give you a little kiss,
No. Anna preps too late.
I think we should definitely maybe give him a little kiss. A little PDA in school. Rosemary's in her senior year. She's feeling good. She's feeling flirty. And I think that just completely cheered Riker up. He's like, oh yeah. Bad mood? What bad mood? Maybe we'll sweet talk a little bit, work on that charisma. Now, we do know that Rosemary, as part of the Rose generation, needs to leave someone at the altar, and I don't know if that's going to be Riker or not. But right now, she is in the throes of young love and not really worried about class, which she does have in a few minutes. All right, she gave him a rose. Let's see if he's going to reciprocate. Rosemary's like, I gave you a rose. Are you going to give me a rose back? He's like, no, I'm getting on the phone. Oh, but he does want to give her a hug. All right. Well, things are a little bit awkward, but that's okay. All right, and it's back to class. All right, it looks like the end of day report is in, and Rory and Rosemary both impressed their teachers and learned a lot. So Rory is going to join an after-school activity, and I think he would go out for the All-American football team. Oh, and prom is coming. I think, you know what? Rosemary, actually, she has her computer club class, so that is about it. Rory has football practice tomorrow. What does he have to do for football practice? Let's find out here. He needs to reach level 2, and he needs to practice with a football. We'll probably have to buy him one of those. So, you know what, Rory? Why don't you go ahead and go home? Your sister can do her little class activity and have a wonderful time at it. And hopefully we can go home, get him a football, and get him going on all of his football skills. So Rosemary is back from school, she's invited Riker over. They are cuddling together on the couch watching a movie. It's all very cute. She does desperately need a shower, but you know, sometimes the cuddle time is a little more important. It also looks like Rupert is done with just about everything, but he does need to get himself something to eat. Speaking of eating, it looks like June is out grilling some food. And of course, Rory is over here being a little bit of a killjoy, sitting with his sister and her boyfriend as they watch movies. He's giving off a blue alien aura, and I'm not exactly sure what blue indicates. He is very focused, though. He was just out trying to contact his people. Oh, speaking of contacting their people, there goes June. He is being taken by the aliens yet again. This family, I'm telling you, man, they are constantly being taken by the aliens. And no, sir. Do not just leave that dish there. You need to clean up. And then you probably need to use the restroom and maybe even get a little bit of sleep. And Rupert, it is 10:30. I think once you are done with that, you probably should also go ahead and get some sleep. Poor June is off with the aliens yet again, but that's all right. And Rosemary, she's just feeling pretty good. You know, I think maybe we can do a little loving hug. She's like, I am also feeling a lot smelly and just a little bit angry because I'm just a hot-headed Sim. But you know, maybe we'll try and cheer him up a little bit. She's like, I've noticed you've been a little bit off today, sweetie. Are you okay? He's like, I'm just, it's just being one of those days, you know? But that's okay. I don't think we know all of his traits, but you know, he's telling stories about bears. She's being very impressed by it. You know, it's all pretty good. All right, Rory, I think you were, he was heading to bed. June is off. He is having a grand time with the aliens, and you know what? We are just going to replace that sink. After all, we are millionaires. All right, Rosemary is like, I desperately need something to eat, and it looks like Dad made some veggie burgers, which sounds really good. We're going to put those in the fridge so that they don't get spoiled. And then, you know, we are doing really good. I think we'll talk about the posts that he made on Social Bunny. I'm not sure what exactly he said, but I'm sure it was Social Bunny worthy. You know, just spend a little bit of casual time. It's almost midnight, though, so maybe after we talk to him a little bit, we can just go ahead and send him home. Be like, we'll see you at school tomorrow, sweetie. Oh, actually, you know what? Can we ask to prom? Maybe he'll actually go with us. Oh, hey, Dad's back from his trip with the aliens. You know, let's just see. Uh-oh. June never knows what's lurking in the darkness. He has gotten a fear. All right, he agreed. We're going to prom together. This is so exciting. I would have made a promposal sign, but that seems a little bit excessive. And it looks like Riker is heading home, which is probably or maybe he's just going out jogging. You know, Sims gotta Sims. All right, let's get a shower, get a little bit of sleep. June's like, I'm feeling very dazed and very hungry. Speaking of hungry, let's not let that cow plant of ours eat anybody. And then, you know, we'll go over here. We will get a real quick plate of possibly veggie burgers. Julep's over here. She's like, I am feeling the need to garden. It's 12:30 at night, but I am definitely feeling the need to garden and contact aliens, of course. All right. You know, and then maybe we'll get some leftovers really quick. Hopefully there's nothing with meat in them. That would be terrible. You know, we'll let her get a little bit of food, and then we'll send everybody off to bed. And we only have a couple more days of Rosemary being a teenager. This is This is kind of terrifying. Another day at school. Looks like Rory is a little bit hungry, so he should probably go grab himself something to eat. Rosemary's having a breakout. Poor thing. Well, you know what, Rosemary? I think you can come down here and maybe apply a little facial cleanser, and then maybe get a little workout in before school. Now, Rory, on the other hand, he's going to get himself something to eat, and it looks like possibly study for his exams while he's eating. So, we can let him do that. I think Rosemary is actually the one that probably needs to study for her SATs a little bit, but, she'll get to it. Right now, she's feeling a little bit like she needs a workout. She's got herself some facial cleanser. It's just a little breakout. No big deal. It happens to the best of us. And she took care of it right away, got that facial cleanser going. Now, ironically, she still has a crush on Orange Bailey Moon. Even though he's graduated, she's been thinking about him. She would also like to make a new friend. And possibly milk a cow plant. But, we'll worry about the cow plant later. Now it is time. We need to get a quick little run in. She's like, I don't know, I'm still feeling really spotty. And it looks like Julep and June are heading off to work. But Rosemary's like, all right, I'm fine. I'm going to get a little bit of a workout in. Don't worry about it. I've got this. I'm awesome. All right, well, there we go. We got all of that done, and I think we have time before class to make sure that we aren't very uncomfortable during class. We've got 37 minutes. The bell is about to ring. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a restroom break before it's all too late. Is that our boyfriend? No, it's not. He just kind of looked like it. Oh, there will be an exam prep session after school today. Well, we will probably go ahead and join in that. There's Riker. All right, Rosemary, hopefully we'll get to class so that she doesn't end up getting detention today. That would be terrible. And also you can see my CC has randomly applied to this sim. It looks like we have a Dragonborn in class with us today. It is Kaylee Landgrab. Huh. So who would have ever thought that the Landgrabs had a little Dragonborn in their family? But it looks like Rosemary is... she's a little bit late, but that's okay. She will get all of her learning done. Where is Rory? Rory is still studying for class. He's also going to be late to class today because he's too busy studying. Hopefully the principal will not catch him. That would be terrible. But if they do, we'll just have to deal with it. And Rosemary, being Rosemary, has already noticed the new boy, Zachary. She is crushing so hard right now. You know what, Rosemary? I think you need to come over here and do a little bit of concentrating on your boyfriend. The new guy's cute, definitely, but you are already taken. We are definitely seeing signs of her serial romanticness coming through already. Because if you remember, the Rose Gen is the serial romantic who can't really settle on anyone until she is an elder. But she's like, hi honey, I do love you. It's just, this new guy Zachary is just, he's kind of cute. They've got an hour. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little sweet talk. After all, we do have prom plans now, which is very exciting. And the Sims, being typical Sims, can never just sit in one location. She's like, hey, sweetie.
Oh, yipsy
You know, do a little kiss of the cheek. Compliment his appearance. Let him know that, yes, we might have been eyeballing another guy, but it's fine. And Rory, he just wants to be friendly with people. So, Rory, why don't you come over here and give some props to the lunch lady? It's always wise to be as friendly as possible with those who are making your food. That is something I learned in life, so I will just pass it right on to you. But we've got 42 minutes. It is almost time for class. I think, Rosemary, you can probably get one more kiss in. Oh, maybe not. Although maybe. We'll sweet talk him one more time, and then we'll head to class, where we can spend our time daydreaming about our boyfriend and maybe staring at the new guy a little bit. It'll be fine. So, Rosemary was supposed to be studying after school, but it looks like she and Riker are going downstairs to mess around a little bit, being the crazy teens that they are, and knowing that there just happens to be a shower here in the school. She's like, hey, nobody's really noticing, and I feel like I already know everything that I need to know for the exams, so, they're gonna get a little hot and heavy, have a little bit of fun in the shower. We'll just leave them to it. Meanwhile, Rory is off at football practice, having a wonderful time. Rupert is at home doing his thing, and June and Julep are both at work, so, Rosemary, she's feeling confident, she's feeling great, she is getting a little bit frisky, enjoying her senior year, possibly a bit more than I ever did when I was in school, but, it is what it is. She is feeling pretty smooth from her conversation with Riker. She's also messed around in a shower. A little bit of teenage fun in the shower doesn't hurt anybody. All right, well, Rosemary, I think it is time for you to go home, check on everything, maybe get your homework done. You can't forget, just because you're succeeding socially, you cannot not only focus on the social. And Rory is back from football. Awesome. Good job, Rory. All right, well, we will check everybody out at home here in a minute. All right, well, we are home again. It looks like a maid was in to clean the house, which is always handy. And we're going to go ahead and get our homework done. I think that means everybody. It is definitely homework time. Rory, you should get your homework done. Oh, he's feeling, maybe he's got a little bit of a crush on somebody as well. That is always a good thing to think about. How is June doing? June is feeling a little bit hungry. He is out here making himself some delicious food yet again. He's making mushroom steaks because he knows that his wife is a vegetarian. He is just the best. We do love June. He is always thinking of his darling Julep, who is at work being her mad scientist self. So awesome for him. He's like, here we go. I have made mushroom steaks. They are looking delicious. Personally, real life me, not a fan of the fungus, but that's okay. To each their own, and the Sims can definitely enjoy a delicious mushroom steak. He's like, so son, I noticed that you didn't shower after you did your football practice. That's a little excessive, but I guess you're trying to give that football player stank. You also do need to practice football, so I think as soon as you get your homework done, I think you need to do some regular football practice with your dad. Toss around the old pigskin, get all of that stuff done. And we only have 2 more days of school for our darling Rosemary. So we will join them probably back again in the morning. Oh my goodness. So Rosemary just got a call in the middle of the night letting her know that Kiyoshi Ito passed away. We're going to have to check the neighborhood stories and see what happened because, oh my goodness. All right, so Jamie Yu has died. They tried to make cereal that burst into flames. That's a little bit weird. What else has happened? Nilesh Basu has started a job. That is always nice. I want to know what happened to Kiyoshi. He was our Mirohara has been, they are a tech guru. All right, we're going to have to do this the other way I know of. Let's check Rosemary's friend list here really quick and see what on earth. Kiyoshi, why did you die? Let's open his profile. You know, it doesn't say what he died of. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that Kiyoshi Ito is definitely out of the running as an adult companion because he's no longer with us. That's terrible. Also, I got a pop-up while this was off that it is almost June's time. Although it says that he still has a little bit of time there. So I don't think he's going to die on us too soon. And I was just looking at the calendar, and tomorrow is Rupert's birthday. So we have a busy weekend before prom. So looking forward to that. All right, well, poor Rosemary is awake and feeling kind of sad. She was best friends with Kiyoshi. She is definitely feeling sad. We're going to have to come over here and maybe see if we can't do a little pep talk. We'll give ourselves a little pep talk in the mirror while our brother has his breakfast, which he was going to get and then stopped. There we go. Get yourself some leftovers. You don't need to chat with everybody. You definitely don't need to worry about that. But poor Rosemary, I think we're going to have Julep come in here and give her a little pep talk. You know, console her about death. Just let her know it'll be okay. She's like, it's okay. You know? It'll be all right. She's like, thank you, Mom. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm just feeling a little bit sad. You know, maybe we'll cry it out a little bit. It's going to be a tough day at school. Hopefully Riker will be there. Also, June and Rory just merged into one being, and that was a little bit scary. You know, we can pick up breakfast at school. It should be fine. Oh, and it looks like Rory is feeling quite playful. He has been having a grand time with his dad. He didn't really know Kiyoshi that well. I don't think anybody in the family will be nearly as affected. Rory is saying, sometimes I get so angry, I don't know what to do with myself, Dad. I'm an alien, you know. How can I deal with things when I just can't even... And June's like, just do a workout, son. Just definitely do a workout. All right. You know what, Rosemary? She's like, I'm going to go look at some artwork. Kiyoshi loved artwork. It was one of our favorite things. I don't know if it really was, but she's going to think that it was. She is so broken up. You know, maybe we'll give ourselves one more pep talk before school. Try and just put on a stiff upper lip for school. Just get through the day. You can visit with your boyfriend. Everything will be all right. She really does want to kiss somebody, so we can definitely take care of that want. Anyway, it is time to head to school. So we are going to off to school with the kids. All right, and we are at school. Rory needs to work out on the treadmill, which is an easy enough thing to do. So, Rory, why don't you just come right down here and get yourself a workout? Our sad Rosemary, she wants to go cry in the bathroom. You know, that is understandable, but I think what you really need to do is get yourself some breakfast. You know, maybe just a fried chicken slider. Scope around, see See, there's your boyfriend. He will make everything feel better. At least hopefully he will. And Rory hopefully is downstairs getting his workout in because he was feeling so tense. He had not worked out in like a whole 5 minutes. He's like, I need a workout. There we go. All right. You know, Rosemary also would like to get a workout done, but I don't think we're gonna fuss about that today. I think we're going to scope around and see if we can't find our boyfriend who is hiding from us. It's terrible. Oh, that's all right. We can talk with our bestie. You know, let's complain about our problems. Maybe enthuse about our meal a little bit. We'll find out his interests. After all, we did go to prom with him. He's like, hey, bestie. How's it going? Do you remember Kiyoshi? Remember how, like, I had such a crush on him when I was a freshman? I just found out that he passed away. It's terrible. He's like, I am so sorry to hear that, Rosemary. Life can be really hard. All right, let's check on Rory. He is now done with this and tossing the football with the principal. Go, Rory, go. You know, oh, somebody else is tossing the football and pegging people in the face. Oh, and there is Riker. You know what? Maybe let's talk. Oh, well, we were going to talk about marriage, but it's going to be kind of hard because morning free time is over and it is time to head to class. All right, business class is done, and I think since Rosemary really wants to kiss somebody, she should come over here, maybe talk about marriage a little bit. She's feeling a little bit sad, a little bit like the things that she's wanted all of her life just aren't all that permanent. And she's like, you know what, Riker? I mean, I feel like we got something going, and maybe we should get married. You know, it could be a lot of fun. And he's just over here trying his best to study, but Rosemary's like, you know, I'm thinking it could be a lot of fun. He's like, no, I don't think so. I mean, marriage? We're really young for that. And Rosemary's like, but I thought you were the one. You know? Maybe we'll give him a little kiss. Oh, we can't. She is too sad to kiss. Well, you know, maybe we can discuss our stressed mood. Maybe, you know, give him a romantic gift. Give him an easel. She is feeling so sad, and lunch is almost over. Well, no romantic gift for you, because it is almost time for class again. Poor Rosemary. Oh, and it is cheer day. I'm not sure that cheer day is going to go off really well, but this is a thing that I have not done in The Sims, so I'm kind of excited to give this a try. All right, let's see what we do at cheer day. It looks like Rosemary is also very, very hungry. I wonder if there's a vending machine anywhere around here. I am not seeing one. All right, we need to ask for details. Oh, not cheer day, career day. All right, well, let's go over here and do a quick cheerful introduction, and then we'll watch this career presentation. Rory's like, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I got hit in the face with a football. It was terrible. Alright, you know, let's ask for details about this career. And then, you know, we'll find out all about this one. Be like, what is up in this career? Rosemary's like, hello, sir. I also need to ask about details to these careers. Rory's like, huh, so you are like a businesswoman? What exactly are you again? Alright, well, we are going to walk around. We're going to find out all of these great details on this career. Rosemary's like, I'm going to be very, very hungry. That's what I'm going to be. Alright, well, we got details on that one. She's like, my brother's asking for details about that career. Alright, well, you know, maybe we can get the details on the rest of these careers. And Rory is doing pretty good. You know, he's at least got details from one career. Rosemary's like, I'm sad, I'm tired, this has been a heck of a day. Alright, well, we're going to find out details about this career. It looks like a sports career, or maybe sports nutrition. Not sure about that, because they all seem to have food. Alright, Rosemary's just going to wander back and forth between people. This guy, evidently his career has something to do with devil horns. And Rosemary's like, this is boring. I really don't care about your careers. But I'm forced to do this, so here we go. She's like, and what do you do exactly? Alright, well, discuss future with our teacher. Where is our teacher? You're a teenager, you're a teenager. Are you the teacher? There we go. Alright, well, let's go discuss our future. She's like, I don't know if I have a future. I had a best friend and, you know, it was sad. She's also sounding extremely bored by all these careers. Alright, Rory, you need to go over here and maybe ask for details about that career. There you go. Meanwhile, Rosemary can do whatever she wants now. And she's going to go try and cheer herself up in the mirror a little bit. Alright. Rory, have you gotten the details on this career that this man in shorts is wearing? Alright. Oh, and this guy is mixing crew. He is the upper crust. It sounds like he is a food career. And she isn't giving us any details at all. It's kind of sad. Rosemary's just heading over to the computer. She's like, computer club starts in like an hour. I'm just going to do my thing. Alright. Well, there we go. We are getting the details on that last thing. Then we just need to find our teacher again. And ask her about our future. If we can. Although we might have missed it. There we go. Discuss future. He has 12 minutes left to discuss his future with his teacher. He's like, so teach, this all looks really interesting. Yeah, he's like, that didn't even sound like work. It sounded really fun. Teacher's like, yeah, it can be. All right, and Rupert is a straight A student. Good job, Rupert. All right, Rosemary, I know you're not feeling it, but I do think that you need to go ahead and head to your thing. And Rory, you can go ahead and head home. And we're going to switch control over to Rupert and check on our birthday boy. All right, so Rupert is going to check out. No, don't put that in your inventory. That is not your alien contact device. All right, you know what, Rory, why don't you just go ahead and take care of your bladder needs? And you also, Rupert, because the Sims are terrible at taking care of their needs. And when everybody gets home tonight, let's check and see if we do have a cake, which is great. That means that I think we're going to go ahead and age Mr. Rupert up tonight, just so that we can have 3 teenagers in the house right before Rosemary ages up and becomes a young adult this weekend. All right, with everybody home, it is time to have a little birthday party. So let's go ahead and open up that refrigerator, pull out this delicious chocolate cake, and Rupert, can you maybe come over here and make a little wish? I would have had everybody gather around, but this is The Sims, and it never actually works. So here we go. Our little mini June is now aging up into a teenager. Yay! Let's see what he ends up looking like. I bet he looks just like his dad. Here we go. Rupert is cheerful. He is also neat. And I'm thinking a cheerful, neat sim probably would be into wellness. We'll have him trying for inner peace.
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and put some birthday candles back on that, and then I am going to give him a quick little makeover because that look is no, not enjoying that look at all. So I'm going to give him a real quick makeover. Alright, really quick and leaning heavily on the styled looks that I'm so glad the Sims have. Here is Rupert's winter wear, his summer look, his swimwear, party wear, bedtime, sporting outfit, formal wear, and his everyday look. So, welcome to the family, Teenage Rupert. Now get to your homework, because that is what you need to do as quickly as you can. Alright, and everybody is here, everybody is ready. It is time to get that homework done, get rid of that little kid homework. How is our Rosemary doing? She is actually feeling much better. That is great. And I think Rosemary just got eaten by the cow plant. Rosemary, why did you do that? Or not Rosemary, Julep. Julep has survived the horrific feeling of being inside of a cow plant. That's 2. All right. Well, you know what, Rosemary? If you can you actually milk the cow plant? Does the cow plant? No, I guess not. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll just go ahead and get our homework done. It is getting late. We have watched the TV season premiere, which is a very good thing. And now I think the only one that is not terrified of the cow plant is June, which is kind of terrifying. The scary cow plant that is so much more trouble than it's worth sometimes. Also, Rory, come over here and do your homework. He's like, I don't want to do my homework. I want to throw the football around. This family, I'm telling ya. But Rosemary is actually, I think she's feeling a little better. She only has about 20 hours of being extremely depressed over her ex-boyfriend and BFF's death. I don't think in real life you can actually get over things quite as fast as you can in The Sims, but we're going to see just how quick we can get her over this. Also, Rory, how many times do I have to tell you to get over here and do your work? And Rupert, get your homework done. Cannot leave these Sims alone for a minute, I'm telling you. Aww. We're going to chat with our brother while we do our homework. Things are doing good. June's over here. He's feeling playful. He had a little bit of a bath. It was a lot of fun. I think we're going to help our son with our homework. Julep's feeling a little bit of dread. It's that whole cow plant terror thing. I think we should have named the cow plant Plant 9 from Outer Space. And with no real surprise in this family, Julep has just been kidnapped by aliens yet again. But Rory has completed his extra credit. Good job, Rory. How are you doing on everything else here? You're doing pretty good. I think you probably should go upstairs, maybe grab a quick shower. And maybe practice your singing a little bit, do a little bit of sleeping, and Rosemary is feeling much better. You know, she's like, I'm going to talk to aliens now. She contacted them via satellite. She's chatting probably with her mom up there in the alien planet. But it is all good. She's feeling focused and, you know, much, much better than she was. So I think we'll see how school tomorrow goes. All right, it is Rosemary's final day of school. It is Rupert's first day, Rosemary's last day, and we're going to make it a memorable day. You know what? She's supposed to work out on the exercise machine, but I think just for giggles, why are all the teachers here? I was going to have her prank that, but you know, maybe we can at least prank one of these lockers. We can, oh, no, we're already taking somebody to prom. So that won't actually work. Oh, and Rory is having a mean streak. Well, Rory, aren't you just something? All right, well, since I can't figure out how to prank the whiteboard, let's just go maybe do a little workout. And Rory, you know, why don't you grab yourself something to eat, which I think you are already doing because you are a very smart sim. And Rupert, you could really use a shower. So why don't you go ahead and get that done, and everybody will have an hour before it is time to go to class. All right, it looks like it is time to have lunch, and then we're going to be having some more exams. So, you know, let's just head on out here and see what's going on with the world. You know, check in on our boyfriend. Be like, hey, sweetie. You know, we'll rave about growing up. Wait, what was that? Did that just say share big news? Rosemary? Is there something you need to tell me about? Wait a minute. All right, I'm thinking that my wonderful whims might have, well,
Steve.
guys, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm thinking that we might have a pregnant Rosemary. That is, I'm thinking that they're messing around in the shower led to something a little bit more than she was expecting. Oh my, I didn't think that the Sims would let a teen get pregnant, but mods are a wonderful thing, I guess. Alright, well, I guess let's share the big news. She's like, Riker, by the way, you remember when we were talking about getting married yesterday? Well, you know, I kind of gained a little bit of weight, and it's a good thing that I'm graduating today, because I think I might be pregnant. He's like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? She's like, yeah, I think I am. Wow, I did not think that was something that could happen. She's going to have a deep conversation with her mom before prom. Well, you know what? On that note that I wasn't expecting, and yes, that is definitely a baby bump. I think that's where we're going to leave this week. It should make for a really interesting prom. I'm not sure what's exactly going to happen, but they're having a few negative interactions as well. I don't think he's nearly as excited about this as Rosemary is. So we're just going to have to see what sort of fireworks happen at the prom. I guess leave Yellow Gen baby names in the comments down below, because I think we're having our Yellow Gen. Boy, am I glad she graduates tomorrow. Yeah, and on that unexpected note, leave me a thumbs up if you don't mind. It does always make me smile, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.